Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm having a sad day. I was going through my emails last night, like a lot of us do, and I was, deleting all the spams and stuff, and I clicked the spam folder, and I'm starting to go through them, and every other spam is a collaboration email for different products, and I had no idea about any of these because they're in my spam folder, and I don't check it, which I guess I should. I think the issue is a lot of these companies are from China or Taiwan, or a lot of them are based out of the country, but they have like factories either here or like some kind of eBay store or Amazon store here. So they want you to try out their products. Guys, so many products, at least 250 emails I went through last night of collaborations, as far back as probably from a year or two ago. And I sat there till like 3 a.m. writing back to these people saying I'm interested, I'd love to check out their products. I mean, it was e-bikes, e-scooters, Jackery solar, Jackery 2000s with the added batteries and stuff. It was a whole bunch of stuff that I would have loved to show you guys and use. Also, Redodo, the company Redodo, wanted to send me stuff out, solar panels, inverters. A whole bunch of companies wanted to send me out inverters. I mean, I can use this stuff because I want to do something with Sam's camper. I want to put stuff in the shipping container for like solar, for light. I'm like, damn it. So I did write back to all of them. It was about 250 of them. And I got words back from about 4 last night so far. But I'm sure tonight I'll probably get more. And it seems like every day I get at least 2 emails about some kind of other product. A lot of the stuff was junk, little Chinese crap that I just didn't want, or they're trying to push on some little chintzy cup holder or something. I just wasn't interested in stuff like that, so that stuff I all skipped on. But stuff that I could actually use around here and on the RV, I totally wrote back. So we'll see what happens, but the moral of the story is keep an eye on your spam folder for sure, especially if you're a YouTuber or a TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, guys, I started doing more TikToks. Now, no matter which side of the ladder you fall on with TikTok and this whole Chinese conspiracy thing with they're spying on us and our data, it all seems pretty sus to me. But anyway, aside from talking politics, supposedly on the 19th, they're going to cancel TikTok or ban it. I don't think it's going to happen. There are so many small businesses out here that rely on it to get the name out and stuff. Plus, there's all these, just regular TikTokers and stuff that you rely on it to make their millions a year. So, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But we'll see. Supposedly the 19th or the 20th is when it's supposed to get banned or shut down or something. Anyway. Oh yeah, so I brought that up because I've been doing TikToks lately because the thing about TikTok is it's very simple. It's right on your phone, has an app, press the button, hold it down, record. You can make a video really quick. You can do a 15-second, I think, a 30, a 60, and then all the way up to a 10-minute TikTok right on your phone. You don't have to shoot it on a GoPro, upload it to your computer, edit it. Then you have to upload it to YouTube, make a thumbnail. I mean, TikTok it's really simple, and I can get stuff out to you guys much quicker, much easier, because sometimes with YouTube, I'm just like, now I gotta make a video and record it and upload it. It's just a whole to-do, whereas TikTok is just like a 5-second thing. So yeah, go check that out. I'll leave our link down below. Sam and I share it, but I think mainly I do most of it. Sam started doing it a lot in the beginning, a long time ago, because we've had it for a minute, but it seems like I do a lot of it now. Just to, whatever. So if you guys are wanting a little bit more up-to-date kind of thing on what's going on, that would be the place to check it out. Anyway, we're back on the property, as you guys can see. Check out the solar, guys. These are 2 spare 450-watt panels that I had that I thought I could fit on our RV roof, and I cannot. I don't know what I was thinking, but 4 just fit on the RV roof. I ordered 6. So these were 2 extras that I had. You can see the solar wires running all the way to the back of the RV. It's connected in series with the rest of those solar panels, and it does okay. The reason why it does okay is because when solar panels are wired in series, now supposedly these new solar panels have like this bypass diode and it doesn't affect it, but I'm calling BS because these are pretty new. I got these like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, a year ago, something like that, and so they're pretty new. But when you wire something in series, solar panels, if one panel is shaded, that is the most wattage you're going to get out of the whole entire series, even if the rest of them are in the bright sun, getting like almost full power. So what I did is I ordered another 2 450 watt solar panels from Sungold Power. Not sponsored. I wish they would because they're freaking expensive. But I really wanted to get more solar panels out here. I'm going to get another 2. And I'm going to delete I'm going to disconnect the RV's solar panels and just have the 4 of them up here towards the front of the road because we get a lot more sun up here. And I can kind of turn the solar panels as the sun goes by. So the sun comes up in this general area right now during the wintertime, and it rides this big wide open space. And it just sets in that corner. So I made these frames out of 2x4s. And then I got 2 hinges on the bottom, you can see, and then I also on the inside, for a little bit of added structure, I put some L brackets. You can see those on the corners, and I'm using my what the hell, repurpose some live wood, right? So that's my stand right now, and I cut and notched them out. I don't know if you guys can see, but I notched them out, and that's holding it up, and it's doing really good. Like I said, I'm just not pulling in the full amount of power because of all the freaking clouds. But once I get those other 2 panels, I'll be pulling in probably 1600 watts just about all day long as the sun is out, which is fantastic. And eventually I'm going to get even another 2. So I'll be at 2700 watts here in the front. And that is a ton of power. I can run the air conditioner on the RV all day long during the summer. It won't be an issue. Plus in the summer we get more daylight hours, which is really nice. But yeah, these take about 3 8-foot 2x4s each to make each panel, actually. So yeah, so these take 6 total. This one is 3, and then the base is 3. Sorry, I was getting confused. But yeah, they are really nice, really sturdy. I am going to get knobby wheels for them. That way I can move them and turn them really easily. I think Harbor Freight sells knobby wheels, like the caster wheels, and you could just drill them into the bottom. I think the cheapest I found is like $17 a piece, so I need 4, 8, so I'm gonna need 16 wheels. It's kind of expensive, but it's just gonna make our lives a lot better, and I'm never gonna have to run that generator unless we get, not a lot of sun for a long time. Here in the wintertime, the only power we're using is for the TV and for the blower motor for the heater and, for the furnace. So it's really not a lot of power. It's nowhere near as much as we would need in the summertime. So it's not a rush. But yeah, those solar panels ship out today. I just got the notice that they made a tracking number for it, a shipping label. So I don't know. They come on a truck, FedEx Freight. And it was great. Last time he brought the 6 here, he backed it right in here, dropped them for me as like a tailgate service. And it was fantastic. So, and they come on a pallet and everything, which is nice. So I'll have another pallet to use here on the property because I use them for all different things. But yeah, I'm excited to add those. We'll wire them in. I think I'm going to do 2 over here, and then I'm working on clearing this little area. I still got to clear some of these trees and stuff in the way, but I'm going to do 2 over here, and then eventually I might add another 2 over here, but that's down the line. You guys like my outfit, by the way? I feel like a giant balloon, even though I'm losing weight, but Sam bought this for me. It's like one of those onesie snuggie things. I gotta tell you, I mean, you might look ridiculous, but I am so warm, and it is cold here. It is the high today is 60, but it's when you're a Floridian, 60 is cold, man. But man, at night it goes down like 30, and I gotta come out here and let the dogs out. I gotta keep an eye on them because we have coyotes out here and bobcats, so I don't let them run around by themselves. So it's really nice. I can stay warm. This thing is warm. I don't know if I can show you on the inside. It's like wool, probably not real wool, but it's super warm. Excited about that solar, definitely excited. I was looking at these things. I like them, guys, don't get me wrong, and it's going to save the truck off if something happens, but these higher pressure monitors look kind of doofy, don't they? I was telling Sam, they look kind of doofy. I don't know, on camera they might not, but in person they're kind of big. But I mean, I guess they need it because it has a battery in it and a sensor. I don't know what happens when the battery dies. It's something I have to ask them when it comes time to that. In other news, camper is going out for another rental, guys. We've had this camper, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 months. I think 4. I think going on 5 months. I literally haven't paid a payment out of this for this camper out of my own pocket. Haven't done it, and I probably won't for the entire time I have this RV. It's fantastic. Now, I didn't tell you guys last time. Our first rental, if you watch Sam's videos, you'll probably know about it. Our first rental was not, I don't want to say a complete disaster, but it was not good. Let me get into it a little bit here for you. The RV went out for a some kind of dirt bike racetrack event, and the girl rented it, and she was like a photographer for the track or for the team or whatever the hell. So I was like, cool. We met her there. She was nice, right? She was, no red flags, no issues. We get there, I bring it to where she wants it. It's a huge place, acres and acres of land. We had to go all the way in the back. It was kind of a pain. Set it up for her. I go, hey, do you want us to run you through anything? Do you have any questions? Oh, no, I gotta go. I'm late for dinner, whatever. She was going out with her friends for dinner there. I was like, all right. So, and that was my first mistake. Should not have said, all right. So she leaves. We finish setting up. I get the cord out for her. She has her own generator. We supply toilet paper, dishware, silverware. I think we give 1 roll of paper towels. Like, we do a lot more than a lot of other renters do. A lot of renters will just send the camper, and that's it. You have to bring everything else. The only thing we don't supply is linens. So like bedwear and stuff like that, you have to supply yourself. We drop it off, take our pictures before and afters, inside and out. It's all good. Haven't really heard from her the whole week. It's all good. We're doing our own thing, traveling around. We go to pick up the camper. Oh crap, Sam's here.
Well, you're talking about the camper, and if they're new here, might as well give them an inside tour.
So so we drop it off. All right, we'll come inside. So we drop it off.
Don't mind the bed.
We go to pick it back up. Let me turn these lights on. God, it's dark in here. So we go to pick it back up. She's not there. She's at the on premises, but she's not in the RV. She's like, hey, it's ready to go. I had an early photography thing to do. Okay, no problem. And now that's where I messed up again. You should always have them there for the walkthrough in the beginning. Explain everything, how everything works.
Whether they know how it works or not.
Right, whether they know how everything works, because people are, yeah, I got it, yeah, okay, sure. And then for the pickup, have them there. Because if there's any issues, you could address it right there. They can't deny it or anything like that. We come in the camper, everything looks okay for a quick, overlook. There's no damage or anything like that. Sam goes to check the toilet. The toilet is filled, guys, with 2 or 3 rolls of toilet paper, and no water. I don't know what.
She had the water heater on with no water in the tank.
So the toilet was totally clogged. We even found the toilet paper roll, the paper roll in the center, that was in the freaking toilet bowl. I don't know how. So we messaged her on the app. Nothing. No response. She knows she messed up at this point. We never heard from her ever again. And then like Sam said, we come in, I hear the hot water heater roaring. It's doing its thing. The tanks are empty, guys. There's no water.
She could have burned down my camper.
Yeah, easily. And probably the campers next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were decently close. Because this thing would have went on fire, then whatever propane is in that tank would have exploded. I mean, it could have been really freaking bad, guys. Anyway, didn't hear from her. Ended up taking the RV to Love's truck stop because, we're here. We don't have, like a dump station or anything here. We take our Class C, and we bring it to Love's, and we dump it, and we fill up fresh water, all that stuff. So we bring it to Love's. I take the whole freaking toilet off. I take the gasket, little flange thing off.
We didn't know it was clogged until you tried dumping. when we got to
Well, oh, right, but we did see that this toilet paper was stacked up to the rim, so I figured it was either really full or clogged. It did look clogged when I looked at it initially, though. So I pull the thing, nothing's coming out. I'm looking in the pipe. The issue with the pipe on this camper is it's curved. It's not straight up to the tank. So you can't kind of stick like something in there or a hose or anything and unjam it. You have to do everything from inside the camper down in the tank. So I take the toilet off, take the flange off. I got gloves on. I'm shoulder deep in somebody else's crap and paper towels and toilet paper and whatever else she shoved in there. I'm pulling it out. Sam's videoing it for...
Yeah, it's on my channel.
Yeah, Sam's videoing it for evidence. You know, I'm ready to send it into the company. I mean, we were there for probably a good hour and a half pulling out.
And we're not at a campground, we're at a truck stop, so I'm freaking out, like, oh my god, what if there's 2 other RVers there, but they were inside getting whatever. But my mind was going like, oh my gosh, what if they need the dump station? We've already been here for God knows how many hours.
Yeah. Make a long story short, I did unclog everything. I pulled out tons and tons of toilet paper. I pulled out that paper towel center, you know, plastic thing. I pulled out poop. I pulled out everything, guys. Then we went in there with a hose. I kind of tried to spray around as much as I can to loosen everything up. And then when I went back outside and pulled the black tank, everything flushed out. And then we filled it up one more time and I flushed it out. And now we're good to go. Moral of the story, make sure you run through the camper with everybody in person. Don't let anybody say, oh, I can't, I gotta go, or whatever.
Then you're not getting the camper. I'll take your money and I'll turn right back around and go home.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We also, I just got an SRA. It's a standard rental agreement. And it covers everything in the camper. It tells you what you can do with the camper, what you can't do. Can't go on the roof. Can't
use my awning.
Can't use the awning because people just have no idea. You have to treat people like they're stupid because they are. They are. A lot of them are inconsiderate. It's not theirs. They don't care.
And it's an electric awning. These cost a good amount of money when they're broken.
Yeah, and it's a hassle. You gotta find some. If you can't fix it yourself, you gotta find somebody. You gotta source parts. You gotta do the work yourself. Anyway, at the time, we had a $500 deductible. We took her entire deposit. It was gone. Forget it. If I got to stick my arm in the toilet and pull out your poop and everything else you put down that toilet, kiss your deposit goodbye. Okay? So it's gone. So,
and especially that you could have burned down my brand new camper.
Right.
I'm taking your deposit.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't think she did any damage to the camper. We used it, I think, 1 or 2 times after that.
Yeah.
And it works good, so there's no damage with that. But it's just...
peace of mind kind of thing. Also asking for a $1,000 deposit will kind of wean out the people that can't afford it, because it's not cheap renting this camper. So I want to make sure that I charge a good amount of money. That way the people that do rent it, I would hope, would have some consideration and be like, wow, this is a lot of money. I gotta make sure that I keep up with whatever they have going on for this camper.
Yeah, it was a $500 deposit. Now we brought it up to $1,000. And we're part of a few different RV rental pages, and everybody's like, don't go below $1,000. If they can't afford the deposit, don't do it.
Yep.
So, and that's fine with me. You know, if I have to pay the month's payment on this thing, it's not that serious. It's not that high, so it's not a problem. I'd rather do that than somebody just have no respect for the camper and destroy it. Anyway, we got another rental coming up next month for... is the Daytona 500 coming up? I don't know what it is. It's
at the Speedway.
Yeah, it's some Daytona Speedway event, and they're camping right on the infield. And we actually have somebody else who's interested in doing that too for different dates at the same place. So... you know, normally people have to pay a lot of money to get on the infield and see everything. So it's going to be cool that we can kind of just drop the camper off, check out the infield, see what's going on, all the activities. Yeah, so they're not hooked up either. So.
But the reason why we're allowing it, because with her, she was off grid for a month.
No, not a month.
I'm sorry. She was off the grid for a week. She had no availability to get water, which that should have been my first thing too. I should have been like, you know what? You know, it was our first renter, so we were excited. But for now on, if they're renting over a week off the grid and they have no access to water or to dump, then I'm not renting it to them, because then now the toilet's going to fill up. They're going to run out of water like she did. It would happen all over again.
Right. So this couple, I think it's a couple.
Yeah, it's a couple.
They are
staying like 3 or 4 nights.
It's 2 nights, 3 days. So if they fill up I don't think they're going to fill the tanks. I hope not.
He said there's a bathhouse, so they said they're going to try to utilize that as well.
Yeah. So should be pretty cool. We'll make 2 or 3 months payments on it, which is really nice. And then for that other lady, she's even more money. So, you know, there is money in it as long as nothing gets damaged or any issues. But that's why the deposit is so important.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with the camper, guys. I know we haven't talked about it in a while. I mean, Sam talks about it, but
yeah,
we don't really
it's
talk
also
about
on
it.
my channel where I talk about it and I show like an in-depth tour of everything. I've added more decor. Certain stuff is going to come out when I rent it.
Yeah. So we got Sam's whole collection. Well, not actually.
I have more.
She's got way more. But we got the nice 32-inch smart TV. Sam's got her little decor. The bed sheets, like I said, are not included. We take all that out, so you'll just get a plain bed.
Some decor will stay in here, like the fake flowers are going to stay in here, but that light and that other light is going to come out. Like this decor will stay. But like anything like glass-wise
I told Sam, this thing, if you ever went to a funeral at a church, this looks like the thing that they swing back and forth. I don't know.
Wednesday.
It's creepy.
His cousin got me that. I like it. I'm gonna paint it pink. I'm gonna spray paint it pink.
I told her I'll pay for it to throw it out.
So I'm hoping that will kind of make it a little more less scary for him.
Yeah.
But like stuff like this is gonna stay, but this is gonna come off because this takes up a good amount of counter space for them, and I want them to be able to have as much counter space as possible. And then I wanted to keep this on. This fake grass, I got this from Dollar Tree. I wanted to keep this on, but he's saying I should take it off because
I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it. I just don't want. I don't want the RV to be like too cluttered for them, you know, because they're gonna be bringing their own stuff in. I don't want them to be like, oh my god, there's so much crap.
I wanted to make it cute because, you know, when a girl rents it, I want them, she's going to be at a speedway. How romantic is that? So I figured it's going to be Valentine's Day. So she can come in and see the cute girly decor. At least outside, it's all manly and whatever. But then when she comes in here, she's like, oh my gosh, this is so cute and homey.
I don't know about manly. Let me get by you for a minute.
Let me make sure there's nobody in here.
Oh, okay. Hello?
No. All right, no one's using the toilet.
Oh, good. We're not holding anybody hostage. So yeah, this is the bathroom. Let me turn the light on. Sam doesn't like turning lights on when she vlogs. It's really strange. So we got the towels for them.
Turn it on.
The one thing we got to do two things before we rent this camper out again.
Yeah.
We're getting a 4-inch memory foam mattress because right now we have 1.5 inches, and it's not cutting it. No. You wake up like you're 90 years old with back pain.
I don't want them to be uncomfortable and then to leave a bad review and be like the mattress was crap. You charged way too much money for a night that I couldn't even sleep good.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a 4-inch memory foam. Now we have this shower curtain, which is cute. It's nice. It goes with, you know, Sam's whole theme. It's all flowers. But this is more of the out.
Mat that says "Get Naked."
Yeah, but this is more of like the outside. We're gonna get a clear liner for the inside.
And also get this too.
Ow.
This will stop water from coming in and out. But if you're gonna rent it, make sure you mention it to them that there's this lip, because you don't want them their big toe catching on this when they're trying to come out of the shower and they go flying.
Yeah.
I also have this. It has a whole bunch of different settings, but since they're going to be camping off grid, I'm going to take this off because this is not water savvy. So I have like the original that has like
not water savvy. I mean, not like it doesn't save water. It dumps water. Yeah. I don't know.
So why I said the opposite?
I don't know. That's a weird word, savvy.
But I'm going to put the original in here for them.
Yeah.
But if someone's going to be camping at a campground, or if that other couple rents it, they're going to be fully hooked up, so I'll keep that in here.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour and quick update on that. Like I said, the second one's coming up, so we're excited, nervous. But like I said, this one is only 2 nights, so it shouldn't be
too bad.
Oh, I said it, and now it's gonna be, right?
But I'm gonna we know what to expect now, and like I said, if they can't sit and watch me show them everything, then you're not gonna get it. But in the SRA, it says that you must be present.
At pick up and drop off. Yeah.
None of that excuse crap. Oh, I gotta work.
Yeah, that SRA is important. If you guys are gonna rent anything out, a trailer, an RV, you know, whatever, the SRA covers everything. So, and you know, people at Daytona, they like to go on the roof and see everything. Yeah. Well, you ain't going on this roof, and if I find out you went on this roof, you lost your deposit. Yep.
Any rule that you break on our SRA or on our ad, you immediately lose your deposit.
Yeah, we're savage.
We don't know. We don't play.
Maybe not any rule. It depends. Obviously, I'm not gonna take $500 if you, I don't know, you know, break some little thing. You know what I mean? But you will lose some money.
If you tore something in my roof.
Oh yeah, that's total forfeit. Yeah. These roofs are stupid expensive to fix. All right.
But we don't want you guys being like, if you were interested in renting, I don't want you guys being scared renting from us. But if you're interested in renting, you got to make sure that you look out for yourself. Because at the end of the day, this is yours, not theirs, so they could treat it like crap, And you know, you just want to look out for yourself. So when you do something like this, look out for yourself. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I thought I'd run in here and tell you guys. This is the power washer that I bought. I told you guys about it in the last video, but I didn't have it. This is the Ryobi 1800 PSI pressure washer. This thing is so small, guys, and it's quite powerful for what it is. It's great for washing the RV, the truck, little things around the house, whatever. Again, not sponsored. I bought this. Great deal though, 99 bucks. Comes with a little turbo nozzle, comes with I think 2 other spray nozzles, has the hose and the wand. And then, like I said, I bought you know, Chemical Guy stuff and whatever, the foam cannon. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, it's great. Helps me wash the RV and the truck down really quick. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that real quick. Don't mind the mess in here. This is the toilet paper that we had in Sam's camper that when we were renting it out. We don't use toilet paper. We like to walk around with muddy bottoms, okay? No, I'm just kidding. We use, we prefer wet wipes, and then we discard them. We throw them in like a closed lid trash can, and then we throw it out daily. But for them, I'm not gonna give them wet wipes. They're gonna use toilet paper. This is 2-ply toilet paper. I'm not giving them 2-ply toilet paper anymore. We're going to 1-ply. Sorry guys, but it's better for breaking down in the camper, especially if they use a lot of it and don't use enough water to flush. So I have a whole roll of this. We are gonna donate it to somebody, I guess, around here. Or I think Sam's gonna drop it off somewhere at the next campground we go to, in case somebody needs it. But just wanted to throw that out there. If you have a camper that you rent, use 1-ply toilet paper. All right, I gotta clean all this stuff out of here. It's a mess in here. I had everything neat, and then you drive, and then everything shifts and moves. I gotta take all my inflatables out. I got, what is that called? Like antifreeze for the tanks. I brought it when we went up north. I didn't need it though. It didn't get that cold. So I have 2 gallons of that, and just a whole bunch of other stuff in here I gotta get rid of. All this stuff is just about coming out. I do keep this in here for the RV and the truck. This is staying in here. This water pump comes out. I got some solar stuff. Oh, here's the wire. So it's coming from up front, right where the solar panels are. These are 100-foot cables. Comes in. I disconnected, you know, these are the ones from the roof. I disconnected them. Actually, I kept the negative, because you have to keep the negative. So I disconnected the positive, hooked it into this positive, and now we're good to go. And we're getting some wattage. Not nearly as much as I want to, but once I get those other 2 panels, we will be cooking with some good grease. All right, I'm gonna put an ending on this video. I just wanted to kind of update you guys, show you what's going on. I'm waiting on these solar panels. I think we're gonna head out for a couple days before they even come, so we'll be vlogging some more stuff. But once they come in, I'll show you guys how they come and setting them up and stuff. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.